So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things already rolling.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations of his game. But he can turn defence into attack very quickly and show his terrific athleticism and real power.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
This is a promising build-up. Messi gets over and intercepts. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Cantona. Seedorf. Now, can they get him away? Cantona. Messi. And it's Messi.
Oh, great feat, that.
Messi. In by Messi. Impressive job. Oh, it's come off the upright. Nesta clears without hesitation. Oh, what a mistake. Now the cross. Oh, great leap! Goal! Barcelona! It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Kaká. He'll try from distance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Terrific effort! But he's left disappointed.
Maldini is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
He's picked his way through. Now it's Seedorf. Oh, that's fabulous. Delivers with whip. Takes a shot! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Messi with the short one. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. It's their second corner of the game.
That's well played. He knew he had to mop that up.
Roberto Baggio. Gerrard. Barcelona already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. Kaká. He's found a way through. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Pass somewhat off target. And a chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Alexander Pato actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And this is Batistuta. Batistuta supplying the width on this right-hand side. Cafu. And it's Messi. And the pass is intercepted. Messi going forward. And Seedorf! No, just not quite.
Well, he doesn't have hit a clean strike. The moment he was in that position, you knew he was going to smash it.
Cannavaro makes the interception. Well, that looks a decent ball. Tries to pass it through. Thuram gets on his bike and on the move. Pirlo. No way through there. Messi.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Yeah, that pass isn't the best. Roberto Baggio. Vieira.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been...
Roberto Baggio! It's bounced back off the post. And that's a good finish. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Zanetti. He's through here, and he's there to make the challenge. You have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Oh, this looks sharp. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
Cafu. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
That's the end of the first 45. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Barcelona sitting pretty here. It's 2 goals putting them into the driving seat.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 10, Messi. El dorsal
So we're off again.
Serán sustituidos por el
Whatever
dorsal
he had in
20,
mind, that
el
was
dorsal
not
13,
it.
Agüero.
Barcelona come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
And it's Kubo. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Cafu. Crosses it in. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. He's shifting through the gears here. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Now, what about a counter-attack?
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Cleared away. And they're quick to get it back. Shot a goal! Played in by Cantona. And that's the keeper's ball.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Massaro, foot in. Barcelona, with this handy-looking 2-0 lead, they are looking comfortable. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Nicely intercepted. He's got away. And it's played in. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. And here's Agüero. Kaka. Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Probing pass. That ball looks a good one. And They're back on the ball again. Out of play for a throw.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 11, el dorsal 9 serán sustituidos por
Pirlo.
el dorsal 15,
That's Vieira.
el dorsal 8, Drogba.
And it's Pato. Pato going face-to-face with his great rival. Aguero with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Kaká. Kubo. Now it's Drogba. Now it's Aguero. Kaká. No, again there's no way through. Kubo. And it's Olmo. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Dani Olmo. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Kaká. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Seedorf. Kubo. Great vision. And the through ball.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Seedorf. And here's Drogba. That pass has been well intercepted. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Pirlo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Aguero. He is through here. Driving through the middle. Aguero with the cross. And he gets rid in a hurry. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, delightful ball. Seedorf. Pirlo. Nicely weighted ball. Looking for the run. Now it's Kaká. Kaká getting up there! Oh, he doesn't look too happy with that.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
So here comes a substitution. Caught offside that time. It's just beyond his reach. It's a goal kick. Dani Olmo gathers from the goal kick, looking to play him in. Oh, well played, well sorted out. That is ended up in no man's land. He's a shot. Great chance! And no mistake. Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? And time is up. Barcelona pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's down to business here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe.
And that is doing no harm at all. And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And Messi! It's hit the upright. Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Well, that face says it all. I think I'd feel the same way, not that I was ever an expert at finishing or anything like that.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's a pretty loose pass. Gerrard. Vinicius Junior. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's a key interception. Baggio finds himself offside. Thuram calmly anticipates, and it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He'll try from distance! That was quite a hit. And it's been played through. Batistuta! Denied by an instinctive save.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
And now a sudden chance to counter. It's a searching pass. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And that's really well manoeuvred. Oh, he's having a go! And for a moment, time stood still. Can he get it through? Well read, and the danger is averted. And he can clear it away. Now that looks a decent ball. Roberto Carlos is looking to influence the game from out wide. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. And this is Ronaldo. Ronaldo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. No goals as yet. Nicely weighted ball.
Madrid couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting...
And the shot! There's the goal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Madrid have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Vinicius Junior, and here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Messi. He has found the way through. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. Barcelona could not have chosen a worse moment. This for genuine comfort. Oh, what a save from Van der Sar!
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Terrific effort! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Rijkaard actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And he's managed to get rid. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Zanetti. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Gerrard. No way through there. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And this is Roberto Baggio. That's a shade optimistic. Not the most accurate pass. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Cantona. Oh, good spread. Batistuta. Great chance! Has another go! And a goal! They have come roaring back!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Baggio at his razor-sharp best there.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Courtois clears. And this is Ronaldo. And he was quick to react. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, he's been caught napping. Gerrard.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
It's Baggio! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Roberto Baggio clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Shot a goal! He's done very well to get to that.
Gerrard is offering a wry smile there.
It's a goal kick. This is a promising build-up. Threads one in. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. It's neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. The midway point of the game.
Well, you have to ask questions how this has stayed 1-1, Peter. I do think, though, that the way spaces have been found in key areas with relative ease will be a real concern, something that needs addressing, and fast.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores que la tienda oficial del estadio está abierta entre semana y en días de partido. Cambio de jugadores.
Second period then underway. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cantona looking to be a menace in the final third. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Nicely aimed pass. Cantona is flagged offside. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Now, can they get him away? That's been cut out, well played. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Barcelona come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Oh, this looks sharp. Gabriel cuts it out. Gerrard. Cantona receives it in a good position here. Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Pass somewhat off target, and the keeper's got it again. He won't be happy with that one. And here's Vinicius Junior. And that is expertly dealt with. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And this is Ronaldo. No foul, says the referee. Messi! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And this is Roberto Baggio. Oh, he's on his own! Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Looking for a runner. That's good vision. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Cantona. Look at the space. And Batistuta! Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
He's having a good look here. Roberto Baggio! Oh, that pass isn't the best. And here's Kubo. Played out wide. Looking for the run. Batistuta. And he's straight offside. That is ended up in no man's land. Looking to play him in. Now that's well seen too. Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. He might be in here. Cristiano Ronaldo! And again he is at his elastic best. Madrid have their third corner. Not a bad try by any means. Now he's got space here.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's shifting through the gears here. It's run loose, who's going to get there? Kubo's cross. Pirlo. Vinicius Junior is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. That has not gone well. And he's heaved it away. Seedorf did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. That's beautifully weighted. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Barcelona! What an incredible feat! A legendary feet! 200 wasn't enough, nor 300. Now he hits 400. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Barcelona have their lead.
I think this team shows great willpower and a wonderful net.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Glorious! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And right near the end, we have parity.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Now it's Bale. And it's Azar. It's a pretty loose pass. Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, that really did fly by. It's one of these games where everything progresses at 100 miles per hour, and at the end of it, this is...
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're very much on the way now.
They don't come much harder, Peter, than Giuseppe Bergomi, and I can tell you that from personal experience.
Traditional Italian.
Even his handshake is hard, but a level setter when it comes to discipline and organisation. Not to mention...
And Batistuta! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Marseille have the chance to go the other way. Looking to play him in. Cantona receives it in a wide position. Varane did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Good ball over the top. And it's Gerrard. Roberto Baggio. He's shifting through. Roberto Baggio! He's delivered all right!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Oh, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Marseille are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. No joy this time. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Roberto Baggio. That's a cute ball. Seedorf. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Aguero. Cannavaro tries to clear. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Oh, it's come loose. And here's Cruyff. Real chance! Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's Aguero! Oh, split-second reaction.
Aguero actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Platini. Cantona quietly revving up. Platini. And here's Cruyff. And this is Aguero.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Seedorf. Cruyff will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That's a lovely, neat pass. Looking for a runner. That's good vision. Roberto Baggio! And that is wildly off target.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Now it's Roberto Baggio. And Batistuta! And that's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And here's Aguero.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
And it's Cruyff. Now this could be a chance. Time and again they are repelled. Now it's Roberto Baggio. That has been cut short. And here's Cruyff. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And here's Cruyff, driving through the middle. Roberto Baggio, well seen, saw that coming. Cantona. Roberto Baggio does have his name on the score sheet, of course. It's a good run, this, one that is high in energy. Played in. Oh, what has happened here? Takes a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, he certainly reacted quicker than anyone else, Peter. He just couldn't keep his composure in the end. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
He'll try from distance!
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Rafinha. And he cuts out the supply. That's it, 45 minutes up. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Barcelona are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far.
Se ha encontrado unas llaves de coche con un llavero en forma de balón. Se ruega a su propietario que se ponga en contacto con algún empleado del estadio. Cambio de jugadores.
To get things
en
going
el Barcelona.
again.
El dorsal 10, Messi, será sustituido por el dorsal 20. Cambio de jugadores.
Puskás. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Thuram defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And he's intervened well there. Platini. Puskás. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cruyff. Defending was strong and firm. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Referee's given a throw. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Barcelona, with this 2-goal lead, they're certainly looking much the more assured side. Kubo. Varane kept his eye on it, and he's there. And here's Cruyff. Now it's Puskás. Kubo.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And it's Gerrard. And this is Roberto Baggio. Baggio was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Platini picks it up out wide. Oh, he's caught him in or out. The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Zanetti is being told in no uncertain terms that this is having a shot! And it's in! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Just one in it now.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
And this is Batistuta. And this is Roberto Baggio. Seedorf. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other kicks on.
Great vision. Oh, good ball! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And they're back on the ball again. Cruyff. Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Cruyff, good driving run. Aguero! Well, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Games hinge on moments like this. A formality, we're level. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter.
Can he finish? Oh, it's come off the upright. Goes for a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Defending of the desperate variety. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. Looking for the run. Pass somewhat off target.
This is the time you need that pace.
Cruyff. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Look at the space here.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Now it's Puskas.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Cantona is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
El dorsal 19. Gerard.
It's a sharp little ball here, and it's Kubo. That is a great pick out. Varane deals with that comfortably. Seedorf does well to get it back. They'll have one final crack at it. And this is Aguero. And a chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
A game of thrills. This might just do it. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So things are underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Of course, it's Sergio Aguero. Just the slightest glimpse of goal and he'll find a way of putting the ball in the back of the net. He's scored such a variety over the years, but his build-up play shouldn't be ignored either. He's always been able to link up very well with those around him, and he'll be looking to build a rapport with these guys from day one.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. In with the challenge. No way through. Bonucci kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Seedorf. And he's had it nicked away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, nicely intercepted. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Flamengo clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
No, that's been intercepted. Bonucci cuts it out. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neither side especially adventurous early on. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And now the breakaway. Neymar. Rice, a player who needs no interest. He's having a pop! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Neymar clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And it's been taken short. He's on it, can he get away? Terrific effort! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Barcelona yet to have an attempt on goal. Seedorf can so cleverly bypass the press. And he welcomes it in. It's Basho! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And this is Batistuta. Cantona! Oh, quite a hit and quite a touch too.
Cantona certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
That's the throw. And here's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Barcelona do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Rice. Vieira. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Neymar. Hullet. And this is Hullet. Deftly away. And he's there to retrieve it. And here's it's Neymar! It's a loose ball. Cross into... Oh, good! Oh, he's hit the bar! Not a bad try by any means.
Well, was he a little smarter then, Peter, than he needed to be? I'm not sure he needed to cut it as fine as he did. He had enough of the goal to aim at.
Maldini wins the duel this time. That's a cute ball. He can run onto that. Lovely bit of skill. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Vieira is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Still waiting for the first breakthrough. but not for the want of trying. Just eases him off the ball. Jordi Alba. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. He's picked his way through. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Maldini. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Threads one in. Vieira spots it and intercepts. Thuram. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. And a chance! Goal!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Shot a goal! Now that is commitment to the cause. This possibly the last play of the half. Same again, same outcome.
They're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
And the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Barcelona finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. So right back into the action.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And that interception. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Jordi Alba made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. He's in one-on-one. Look at the space. He's having a shot! And yes, it's there! Barcelona are back in business. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Bonucci. Barcelona do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Tries to pass it through. That's been slipped through. Kubo. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
That is a brilliant interception. And he's heaved it away. Crunching tackle. And it's Neymar. Rice. Played out to the left flank. Ball. He leaps for it! Against the crossbar.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Another pass just keeps it, and he shoots! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 22, el dorsal 11 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 13, Agüero, el dorsal 18, Forlán. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
And now they can spring out of defence. Maldini cuts out the pass. De Rossi, oh, good-looking ball. Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Cruyff. Gullit, Mbappe. Oh, that's a fine interception. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Gullit. Forlan. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Zambrota. Vieira. Kubo is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Bonucci. Flamengo appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And Cruyff! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Flamengo really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now, he's got space here.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Mbappe. Space for him to turn and look. And that is expertly dealt with. And he was quick to react. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Rijkaard. Kubo. That's really well manoeuvred. Gullit. Cruyff. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Now it's Kubo. That's good running with the ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Kubo ploughing through the middle.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And that has been slung wide. Strong running down that left flank. Mbappe! Now can he find a finish?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
There they go, hunting again.
He's not played the ball, that's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. And it's Batistuta. That has ended up in no man's land. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff.
Well, Peter, when you've got a striker like Romario in your team, you're always going to be in with a chance.
Oh, there's no one quite like him.
Yeah, a bit of a revolutionary. He was one of the first strikers to venture outside the penalty area, dropping deep, linking up the play. They all do it now. I guess he was the trailblazer.
Aimed beyond the defence. Over to the right flank. Oh, that's nice. Zico! And again!
Barcelona would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it.
And it's Davids. Davids! Frustratingly close. Oh, easy pickings there. Davids going forward. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. The ball has bounced loose now. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early.
And Romario! What a hit! What a hit! A rocket anthem! A finish of true class! Pressure? What pressure? He feels none of it.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Can he get on the end of this? Van der Sar gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. And now the breakaway. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Now then, clash of the egos.
Cantona! Cantona! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
And now they can spring out of defence. Cannavaro gathers from the goal kick. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Oh, there's the clearance. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Great vision. Messi! Messi! That was superb goalkeeping.
Messi is offering a right smile there. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
An instinctive delivery. Company gets it away. Messi.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, played right into his path. And he's got away from him. And Romario! Gerrard. Looking for the run. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, that looks a decent ball. Can he get it through? That's destined for the flank. That is good strength. Cafu, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And here's Romario. Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And it's Messi. Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. Hoisted in. And it's claimed by the keeper. Not the most accurate pass. Thuram. Zanetti. And it's Gerrard. Succumbs to the pressure. Tries to play it through. He's shifting through the gears here.
Barcelona certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mbappe. Zico. Here's a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Gerrard. Messi running with the ball. Gerrard. Gerrard really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
And it's Davids.
Romario.
Romario! Oh, nearly. No, again there's no way through. And here's Bale. Messi. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Barcelona currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 22. El dorsal 10.
Gets us going once more.
Messi.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
It's Bale! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Bale with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had...
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Davids. Barcelona do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
He is just caressing the ball. He's chosen to go back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. It's a pretty loose pass. Zico. Thuram spots it and intercepts. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
He's picked his way through. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Bale, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Oh, that's superb. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Seedorf did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, right place, right time. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there really isn't enough happening up front, Peter. They just haven't been afforded much by way of creating chances. They must start showing some bite.
Knocks it into space. Batistuta! It's bounced back off the post. Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Well, he's missed a very good chance there. He might have got a little too much on that.
Aguero. And it's Bale. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Barcelona have it back and can go again. Driving on and making good progress.
Barcelona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Just about up to 75 minutes. That's going to go a long way. And they're quick to get it back. Goes down, but nothing given. Well, they could break here. Looking for options for movement. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Nicely weighted ball.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Could go all the way here. Zico. He's having a pop! And that really should have been that.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Keeper has taken decisive action. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. He's got away. Well timed, excellent interception. Barcelona are running out of time and out of options.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to. Barcelona nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Rafael Varane has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Desai. Kubo. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
No, he wasn't going to let him past. Desai, very much a man of this moment. Ah, he's given it away. He has found the way through. Vieira. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So in the end, 1 goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Poland against Barcelona.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And we're underway. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check, it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
Mateus. Best will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, played right into his path. And they're back on the ball again. And here's Ibrahimovic. Lovely bit of skill.
When you have Edwin van der Sar in goal, it's like having an 11th outfield player. He can make every kind of save and get his team on the front foot.
He has a great gift for distribution, doesn't he? He almost assists.
Exactly, he's a playmaking goalkeeper who likes to trigger attacks as soon as the ball ends up in his possession.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Struck first time. Now, who's going to be first to this? Nice interception, well timed. Azar, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Well, that is one way to stop him. So it is still 0-0. And it's Maldini. Messi. Looking for the run. Baggio is onto this. Messi makes a dash for it. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. He is through here. And a chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Goal! Poland! And it's Poland who take the lead. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
Poland have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Looking for options for movement. Roberto Baggio! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Roberto Baggio clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? He's having a pop! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Maldini.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
That's Maldini. Mateus. And here's Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! Ibrahimovic! It could only be him! About as smooth as it gets. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. He's gone for goal. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And it's played into the middle. Desai getting this one clear. Roberto Baggio! Well, that's a fair try. but just off target.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Best. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Mateus, renowned for his long-range shooting. And it's Messi. Mateus gets a foot in and wins the ball. And that has left him in a heap. Little doubt, that is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. Vieira. Barcelona are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Best, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Short changes him with that pass. Messi. Now, what about a counter-attack? He steps in, and that's the end of that. He's gone forward. Vieira. And here's Ibrahimovic. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, great leap! It's loose. Oh, what? And another try! Relentless! Just relentless! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that.
Cannavaro with the foul. And he is going into that little black book. And it's Messi. Tries one from range. And the keeper read that rip. And that brings the first half to a close. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will. Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
Substitution in progress.
So right back into the action. Barcelona come out for this second half with a different lineup. The manager has made a big call here. Mateus is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. And he's going to have his name taken. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all.
Substitution for Poland, number 24, Mateus. Coming on the field is number
Maldini.
8, Pirlo. Substitutions taking place.
Pirlo can so cleverly bypass the press. Kubo.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Batistuta gets into a good position. Pirlo. Gets a good foot in there. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Nagatomo, well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi. Barcelona can breathe again. Just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And this is Nakata. Crosses it in. Getting up there! Oh, he got himself into a great position.
Substitution for Poland. Number 7.
Poland have opted
George
to make
Best.
another change here.
Number 11. Ibrahimovic. Coming on the field. Number 10.
Kubo being
Ronaldinho.
hunted in packs.
Number 18.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this
Mbappe.
fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears here. Nagatomo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And he's picked it up out wide. He's found a way through. Kubo.
Poland couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And this is Nakata. And he's cut it out. Poland do have a chance to counter here. Nakata. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Nagatomo has it out wide and in space. A temporary retreat here. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. And it's Gerrard. And he plays one through. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Howson wins the duel this time. Roberto Baggio. Roberto Baggio! It's a good-looking delivery. Thuram attempts a clearance. Poland have reclaimed it. Mbappe chasing after it. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Substitution.
So here comes a substitution. Forlan coming on here as broadly expected.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
Nagatomo gets across and deals with it. Maldini. And this is Ronaldinho.
Barcelona are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
Gerrard. And the counter is on. Maldini eases him off the ball. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And here's Mbappe. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nagatomo looking to play him in. Forlan picks it up out wide. Pirlo. He's a sharp little ball here. He's picked his way through.
Has been indicated.
Gerrard. Can he spark a counter here? Aimed beyond the defence. Nakata. Tries a shot! And it's in! And they are right back within touch! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is...
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day.
And please join me in wishing
And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
One-sided.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary. And we should be in for something very special. Things already rolling. Clarence Seedorf, Jim, a player of immense intelligence and relentless brilliance.
Yeah, he is the total midfielder, Peter. He's essentially a 10, an 8 and a 6 all in one. His tactical intelligence, his athleticism, his reading of the game, ball-winning capabilities make him a one-man counter-attacking unit.
Zanetti. And here's Griezmann. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Roberto Baggio. Baggio going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Now it's Hazard.
Kubo.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Van der Vaart tries a deft little ball. Shoots! Goal! Atalanta! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So, a breakthrough already. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Nicely weighted ball. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And he's there to clear it. And they're back on the ball again. He's gone for goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Griezmann, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Foot in. Vieira. Zanetti, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Hazard. Driving forward. He's shifting through the gears here. Very nicely done. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Can he finish? Nesta tries to clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Gullit has got himself a free kick. The pass has gone astray. And that's a goal kick. Zanetti. That's Thuram. And it's Zanetti. Vieira. Seedorf. Tries to play it through. Zanetti calmly anticipates. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Hit! Oh, good finish! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get...
Terrific effort! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And the keeper beats it away. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Howson. But it's Thuram. And it's Kubo. Time and again they are repelled. Seedorf can so cleverly bypass the press. Tries to pass it through. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Nicely shaped ball. That's a shade optimistic. Robertson. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Seedorf shapes to shoot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Corner number 2 then. Keeper has taken decisive action. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Looking for the run. Spread neatly. And he cuts out the supply. Vieira. Griezmann. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
Ricordiamo a tutti i tifosi che è possibile fumare solo nelle aree appositamente predisposte all'interno dello stadio. Attenzione, un cambio.
So we're off again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
That pass has been well intercepted. That has been slung wide. Now it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Cantona, and he's made sure that's not getting through. Now, what about a counter-attack? And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Barcelona do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Zanetti. Zanetti delivers.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Now, can they get him away? Gerrard.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Howson. That's Gerrard. Rijkaard. And now the breakaway.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Played back in. And that has been knocked clear. He's going for goal! Sharp and fitting, but not quite.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
And he's picked out the run. Oh, that's fabulous. Batistuta. And Batistuta!
Sostituzione per l'Atalanta. Numero 20, Hazard. Numero 18, Griezmann.
He's had a shot!
Van der Vaart.
And he's there to
Numero
belt it
8,
away.
Seedorf. Lasciano il campo per il numero 14, il numero 21,
Robertson.
il numero 7,
Great
il numero
vision.
10.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Stood up well to him there. No, again, there's no way through. Robertson is looking to influence the game from out wide. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's managed to get free. Drogba. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Messi. He's found a way through. No, it's come to nothing. Nesta. Olise. Nesta. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Oh, no joy this time. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Drogba has been caught there, it's a foul.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must...
Oh, that's disappointing. Gullit is the team's great visionary. Del Piero. Cafu. Threads one in.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Over to the right flank. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And he hits the net! Back to within one! Interesting! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce. They were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Just one in it now.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Now it's Aguero. Now it's Cruyff. Can he get it through? And this is Cruyff. And he welcomes it in.
Atalanta can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Pitches it off him. Cafu. Now it's Gerrard. He is through here. Gerrard. That's tidy.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And the referee brings it to a close. Barcelona perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And that gets things running. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, David Alaba, one of the most versatile players out there. He's just got so much positional awareness and intelligence. He can basically do a job anywhere on this pitch. He's got fabulous technique too, especially with his delivery in and around the area. He'll be eyeing up any set plays the opposition concede in that defensive third.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Wan-Bissaka defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And the counter is on. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Gerrard. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Ronaldinho. Couldn't squeeze it through.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And here's Cantona, Batistuta, and the ball is out of play. Now it's Aguero. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. Seedorf. Cannavaro calmly anticipates. And that was nowhere near his best. Now it's Roberto Baggio, and he's found a way past. Baggio was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, shooting chance! Seedorf gets it away. And this is Aguero. Oh, that pass isn't the best. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Forwards and with intent, bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Barcelona are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. And here's Messi. He's having a pop! It's bounced back off the post. Oh, that's ambitious. Spence.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And the pass is intercepted. And that has left him in a heap. Played back to the goalkeeper. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And that's very disappointing, it has to be said.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. Rijkaard makes the interception. Now it's Aguero. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's fabulous. Raul, looking for the far post. And it's claimed by the keeper.
Roberto Baggio.
Now, can they get him away? Aimed beyond the defence. Baggio getting forward. Gerrard looking to receive it in space. Eustachio. And a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Thuram has given away a free kick. Spence got a long way forward to join the attack. Now it's Gerrard. Roberto Baggio. Eustachio. Oh, there's a probing ball. Venezia are looking to break at pace. Gerrard. Raul, who needs just a moment to score a goal. Batistuta, he is through here. Eustachio did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he's intervened well there. That's it, 45 minutes up. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So very little to report. Nothing, indeed, in terms of goals scored.
After all that probing and testing the waters, here's hoping for a more open second half.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break.
Cambio di giocatori.
So let's get the ball rolling.
Barcelona have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
And now the breakaway. Can he get it through? Barcelona do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Kubo makes a dash for it. Eustachio. Raul. And they can counter here. Looking for the run. Aguero receives it in a wide position. Thuram does really well to win the ball there. Oh, they can break here. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Merino, renowned for his long-range shooting. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, well played, well sorted out. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. And it's Merino. Another pass just keeps it... It's Aguero! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Venezia appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Ronaldinho. Nicely aimed pass. Now, what about a counter-attack? Merino. Kubo. And they're back on the ball again. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Merino. Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And this is batted. He's going for goal! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Now it's Merino. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That is a great pick out. Here's a chance! And the ball's come loose here. And he's quick to get rid. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 19, numero 21, numero 20.
And he's managed to gift it back.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 18, il numero 10.
And this is Aguero.
Messi, il numero 23.
The ball's gone astray.
Il numero 6.
And he stands tall,
Attenzione, un cambio.
impenetrable.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Nicely weighted ball. And that could set him on his way. He's picked his way through. Barcelona desperately searching for the winner here. Tries to play it through. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Barcelona couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through. This is the time you need that pace.
And it's Messi. And here's Schneider. Ronaldinho.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Aguero picks it up out wide. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Messi. Mbappe. Now it's Ronaldinho.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Kubo. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Aguero. Lovely bit of skill. And that's it. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game yet to
everybody,
kick
and
off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable.
Ukraine against Barcelona.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle, and here we go. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
Rafael Varane gives no quarter whatsoever. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, Peter, I've been hugely impressed with what I've seen so far from this guy, Jude Bellingham.
Messi! Maldini clears without hesitation. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now, can they get him away? Thuram. He won't be happy with that one. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And here's Messi. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of
Oh, he's been caught. Shapes to shoot! Roberto Baggio. And here's Cantona. Tries to pass it through. There's the shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Messi deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Threads one in. It's a promising position. Cross to the back post. Maldini with the clearance. Great chance! So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game, now to turn it into a stranglehold.
Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Messi. Cantona has shifted it to the flank. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Roberto Baggio. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. Messi! Messi! Oh, that is beautiful! About as smooth as it gets. Barcelona are in front. That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Now it's Luis Suarez. And here's Hullet. Messi. Howson is always looking to break lines. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Roberto Baggio. Thuram proves too strong, too smart.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask. Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Vieira. Pirlo. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Cafu. And it's Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
That's a shame, because it was such a good decision.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Gerrard.
Barcelona really should be happy to let this half run out now.
Shot, surely! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Cantona actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
But here's Messi. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And it's Luis Suarez. And here's Hullet. Gerrard. And Baggio. And he's got away from him. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's well spotted. Vieira. Here's a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Oh, shooting chance! And again! And it's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very...
That's the end of the first 45.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Barcelona sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat.
And a quick reminder today to please take all litter to bins located by the entrance gates. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Away we go again. Gerrard.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Pirlo. Oh, outsmarting him this time. Bellingham. And here's Messi!
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Batistuta, and he's managed to get free. He's having a shot! And that would have been some goal.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Gerrard, played in by Gerrard. Varane clears it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking for the run. Varane cuts out the pass. And it's Baggio. Barcelona in a very solid position, 2 to the good.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Maldini. Vieira. Passing is crisp and sharp. Gerrard, the man that is tenacity personified. And this is Batistuta. He's in a great position here. And that's another good win of the ball. Just about within shooting range. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Substitution for Ukraine. Number
3 coming up.
Suarez. Number 20, Gullit. Number 19, Messi. Number 5,
Thuram gets it away.
Number 14, Pirlo.
Ukraine are looking
Coming
to
on
go
the field,
forward now.
Number 22, Owen.
Owen.
Number 18,
Neither of these two want to come off second
Ibrahimovic.
best.
Number 9,
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. This might spell danger. And that is exemplary defending.
That is superb defensive work. The one man who had to be on top of his game, and he was.
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And he's going to have his name taken. Looking to play him in. Good read, needed to be. Desai. Rafael Varane. Looking for options for movement. Batistuta! It's bounced back off the post. Yaya Toure.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
No luck with that dink over the top. Forlan is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Aimed beyond the defence.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Seedorf. And he welcomes it in. Forlan. It's Forlan! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, his movement has certainly picked up. He's got that decisive goal on his mind.
So their fourth corner of the game. Ukraine have the chance to go the other way. And it's Owen. He's a sharp little ball here.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Batistuta! Yaya Toure. It's a pretty loose pass. Kaka. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Gerrard. And this is Batistuta. Yaya Toure. Knocks it into space. Turan. Azar. Maldini. Oh, good spread. Kaká. Couldn't squeeze it through. Brilliantly cut out.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Gerrard looking to add to his goal. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Little pass back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
And that's it. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle.
We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the very best. Nothing phases him.
Zanetti ventures forward.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Cantona. Roberto Baggio. Seedorf. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Takes a shot! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Well, you have to say how clever the pass was. It caught the defence off guard because of the disguise on it, and it makes it all the more disappointing that he didn't top it off with a finish.
Nuno Mendes. Now it's Cantona. Messi. And he's managed to get free. Played in. De Bruyne. Now it's Shevchenko. He's on it. Can he get away? Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Messi! Messi! Oh, that is beautiful! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Barcelona are in front. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at it.
And Shevchenko! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Milan with the corner, there first. Gerrard gets it away. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. And here's De Bruyne. Gerrard. And the pass is intercepted. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Cantona, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Baggio showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well, that's well spotted. Now, can they get him away? And that's a simple one for the keeper. Chance here to counter. Merino. He's a sharp little ball here. Gerrard. Knocks it into space. And this is Roberto Baggio. Shoots! In he goes again. It's in! Again, in a trice. And they are soaring! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it.
He's going for goal! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
It's a good run he's making out on the left.
That's good play from him.
Gerrard. And that's aimed into the middle. Mbappe. Oh, that's a key interception. And that is a little undercooked. That is ended up in no man's land. Zanetti. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Zanetti is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He won't be happy with that one. De Bruyne! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
And that could set him on his way. And he's got away from it. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Baggio was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Somewhat off target. Messi. Good, strong midfield running here. Mendes, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Great vision. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Zanetti. And now the breakaway. That's a foul, no two ways about it. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. So, a temporary halt to the action. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Barcelona sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat.
Se ruega a nuestros espectadores que guarden cola de forma ordenada si van a hacer uso de nuestros puestos de comida. Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 10, Messi.
So, into the second
será
half.
sustituido por el dorsal 20.
Mbappe. Plenty to aim at here. Can he finish? Gerrard gets it away. Now it's Shevchenko. Nicely weighted ball. And here's De Bruyne.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Totti. Probing pass. It's a pretty loose pass. Shot at goal! So, third corner of the game. And that has been cleared. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. He is through here. Quick look, thought about cutting inside. Mendes gets it away. De Bruyne looking for the run. No, that's been intercepted. Barcelona with this 2-goal lead. They're certainly looking much the more assured side. Now it's Mbappe. Zanetti calmly anticipates. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Gives it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
De Bruyne floated through. Mbappe, and the shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there?
Mbappe clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Now it's Kubo. Batistuta finding himself in space. Hangs in a cross. Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Roberto Baggio. De Bruyne. And he was quick to react. Cantona. Kubo. Oh, that's fabulous. Milan can't breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Thinks about the shot. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Kubo. He's having a pop!
Hits off target and by quite a way.
Kubo clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
El dorsal 9, el dorsal 22. Serán sustituidos por
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now.
el dorsal 8.
Upamecano kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Cambio de jugadores.
Rice. For De Bruyne.
That pass has been well intercepted. Now that looks a decent ball. Thuram cuts it out. Vinicius, chance for a shot! It's a goal!
Just 1 in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho. Milan really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Header! And that could have brought them level.
Such a good opportunity, Peter. I hope he doesn't end up regretting that miss.
Kubo bops him off it and wins back the ball.
Barcelona can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Now it's Drogba. Oh, that's nice. Kubo's cross.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
I think we're just about done here. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Great, and the shot! It's a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt.
And we're done. Barcelona can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally, all round the better side.